going to tackle the ceiling today. Let me show you the ceiling. This is the dark ceiling that I originally painted. It looks black on camera, but it's really a deep chocolatey brown. I did not want to have to paint this ceiling. Let's just get it painted. Let's get it out of the way. I don't know how long or how many days this is going to take me. Hi guys, and welcome to the next episode of this bedroom makeover. I am going to tackle the ceiling today. I am going to show you guys and explain to you what's going on with the ceiling, and then we're just going to get started. So let me show you the ceiling. Ceiling that I originally painted. It looks black on camera, but it's really a deep chocolatey brown. So guys, I did not want to have to paint this ceiling, but such as it is, here we are. So let's just get it painted. Let's get it out of the way. And then after I do that, I'm going to be wrapping the beams, and I'll show you guys that when I get to it. But for now, let me get started on this ceiling. I don't know how long or how many days this is going to take me, but let's get it done. So guys, the reason I am painting the ceiling is because skim coating it was a larger task than what I realized. So after trial and error, I realized I cannot use wallpaper, and painting it is the only Hi guys, it's the next day. I think the sun is kind of making me shadow out a little bit. I wanted to tell you I am so sorry. I started with doing the ceiling. I think that's, well, I'm pretty sure that's the last clip. And for some reason, the clips after that were taped in slow mode. I don't know what in the world happened. So I don't have footage of doing, and it's the same thing, repetitious over and over again. That's me painting the ceiling. But I will show you the outcome. The ceiling is all painted. That is not a task that I wanted to do. Like I had said earlier, I really wanted to try to do the wallpaper technique, but that wasn't going to work out for me. And so I just didn't have any choice. When I tell you this was a labor, I don't even know if it was of love, but it was laborious. It takes a lot. My room is a really pretty good size room. Again, like I mentioned earlier, I have the tray ceilings, and I'm kind of washed out. Let me see. There we go. That's better. I have the tray ceiling. Take a minute to appreciate the board and batten. And the color, it just turned out so good. But anyway, like I was saying, I have the tray ceiling, and then it's the popcorn ceiling. It's just a lot. When I tell you it took a lot to paint. And then not only that, but me, I wasn't going to take down the ceiling fan, so I had to paint around the ceiling fan. Wasn't going to take down the beams, the faux beams. Just did not want to do that. And so it was just painting around all of it, but it is done, and it looks so good. You can see like a little peek of it there. It looks so good. It's the same color that's on the top part of the walls and on the door and the door frames. And so it really is pretty. It really does look good. I would like to think that the wallpaper would have looked as nice, but I don't know. I'm just, it's over. My husband said I torture myself with the work, but it is so worth it because it's coming together. So anyway, there's still a lot of things that are in the room. I've tried to strategically organize things to just be out of the way for now. So when you see the room, please don't think that this is the final review, because it's not. There's still stuff sitting in places that need to get moved to in their permanent place. And so anything. Also, you guys, I nailed it with the bottom portion color that I chose for the board and batten, because one of my main concerns was how it was going to look against the bed frame. And let me just turn you guys back around so you can see that the colors look so good together. This color with the dark bed frame. So that turned out, but you'll see more of that in the final reveal. So to get to the end part of this video, the last thing I need to do is wrap the beams. And when I was painting yesterday, I didn't care that the beams got paint on them because I knew I was going to wrap them anyway. When I did them the first time, I did this faux wood finish on them, and it worked. But I think I showed this to you guys already. I don't know, but I actually ordered this to wrap the beans in. And first of all, it's a warmer color that I wanted and not so dark. And I just feel like when I get the beans wrapped, it's going to transform this room even more so. You guys, while I'm wrapping the beans, ignore the smoke detector. My husband's going to change it out. And so just ignore it for now. But anyway, back to this. I really think that this is going to look so nice on the beans. And I actually got 2 rolls of this because I measured it out and I figured doing all 3 sides of the beam plus the length of the beam, I would need that much. But if I don't, I'll just return what I don't use. But anyway, I've talked enough, so let's get into wrapping these beans. And I'm so excited, guys, because after these beans are wrapped, the next thing that we have to do is just build the faux fireplace, and then it is done. The hard work, even now, I think the hard part is over, and that was doing the board and batten, adding the extra slats to it, painting the wall, and of course painting the ceiling was the absolute worst part of it ever. So anyway, let's get the beams wrapped and see how it transforms this. Oh, first, before I wrap it, let me show you what it's looking like. Then we'll get the beams wrapped. So this is what it's looking like. And the ceiling is looking so much better than it was. Now I just need for these beams to be lighter, and then that will make me very, very happy. But yeah, this is what it's looking like so far. And so now let's wrap these beams. This one to do. This one I'll have to do a little differently because it did have some uneven spaces here. So I'll have to cut it in smaller pieces to get it up. But it's looking good. I like the lighter color. Well, they're both done and they look really good, and I am wore out from doing it. So probably come back over it and smooth them out a little more in some places, but for the most part, they turned out really good. So the ceiling and the beams are looking like my inspiration picture. So guys, that almost took me out. As you can see, my hair's all over my head and I look a mess, but I'm very happy that it's accomplished and that it's done and that we can move on to the next episode of this bedroom makeover, which will be doing the fireplace on the wall here behind me. And then after that, we'll get to decorate and you'll get to see the final reveal. So the next episode next week will be the fireplace, and until then, enjoy the little things. It's the little things that give us the sweetest, pretty little pleasures. Love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.